How has my role changed as a result of COVID-19? Well, I would say all of us in some way or other are COVID-19 doctors. Today I'm doing a phone clinic where I'm contacting patients I've known for some time with different neurological problems, often Parkinson's, but not necessarily just Parkinson's. That's a complete change. We've been talking about video consultations and doing clinics by phone for years. It took a pandemic to sort this out. It's almost embarrassing.
Okay, so we're in the donning zone here. Okay, we're just doing a practice stroke call. So Lisa, can you just ring up Sissy? I just want to see how the screen, so how easy it is. Okay.
Okay, Sissy. Call.
Grab the iPad, call.
Video. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, dear, no.
I should head down
Perfect.
the speaker.
Yeah.
Okay. See?
Hang on, because
It works.
It works.
But then other times of the week, I'm helping on the stroke ward and involved with the thrombolysis calls. Doing that in hot zone can be challenging. So we've tried to develop new ways of communication, using iPads to discuss with patients in the ED department and things. Again, something we've talked about for years. It took a pandemic to sort out. But then that can be a big challenge in itself, and I think I'm never going to forget some of the conversations I've had whilst dressed up in full PPE. Having end-of-life conversations is a massive challenge, I think, for any doctor, and it's a horrendous situation to be speaking to a relative that you've never met in a very muffled voice on the phone. I think is a challenge, and often those family members not being able to come in. Just managing some of the infection control issues can be a big challenge. I mean, to give you an example of just how strange things have changed, I'm just doing a TI clinic. It's completely changed. So now I look at the referral, I'll sort out an MRI scan, carotid Doppler, and then I might see the patient, but I won't examine the patient maybe. So I brought the patient in, had them 2 meters away, they've got PPE on, I've got PPE on. It feels very odd. Having spent an entire career encouraging my junior colleagues and others to examine the patient, I'm now thinking very carefully about which patients I actually need to examine versus the ones that don't. And actually most of the TI is history, but it feels very odd when, for God's sake, I actually did a study called a TOS study, tendon hammer ophthalmoscope stethoscope, encouraging people to do a physical examination, and now it feels like I've just torn that all up. I'm working in a cold ward, but equally we've had patients who've then developed COVID-19. Having to develop how to manage that safely is also a challenge. The camaraderie and as a team, working with my colleagues, it's been actually some of the best atmosphere in medicine, working with colleagues that I've known 20 years. So massive challenges, and we are not through this by a long way, but also actually many positives through the pandemic as well. And I'm sure we will learn big lessons for this, and hopefully we will learn the importance of investment in public health, the NHS, and also care homes when we come through this.
Because the domestics are our favourite people at the moment.
We always have pressure relieving mattress with us, which does like